The red foxes. The red foxes. The life in the forest. The red foxes are found throughout the northern half of the world. They also live in the Australia. They have adapted to the forest as well as many other biomes. The red foxes range. The forest can be difficult places to hunt. Red foxes have short senses to find the food. Their eyes see well in low light. Their large ears hear prey on the ground. Forest play can be quick, but red foxes are quick predators. Their long legs help them run, jump, and chase the prey. The bushy tail. Red foxes have big, bushy tails. This helps foxes balance as they chase the prey. The forest predators can get as cold. Foxes use the tails as blankets when they are asleep. The red foxes such as dashes are like the long legs, large tails, and the bushy tail. Where the red foxes' homes? Red foxes often live in the dens. They store in the food they will find in the forest there. Tunnels connect to the dens to places where the foxes need to hunt in the den. The red foxes also live alone. They mark the territories by pointing the scent on logs and rocks. This males tell other foxes to hunting somewhere else. Forest animals are often most active at night. This is when most red foxes hunt. The red foxes often rest during in the day. What are the red foxes' stats? The Wisconsin, or the conservation status of Wisconsin, the sent and up back to 4 years. What are the foxes' food? Red foxes are not picky eaters. These animals eat the mice, birds, bugs, and berries. They even eat carrion from the forest. What are the forest diets? The deer mouse, ruffed grouse, and the low-rush blueberries. Red foxes pounce on their prey and bite it. They bury extra food to eat it later. The small animals thrive in the forest homes. The foxes of Glycery adapted, change over a long period of the time, biomes, large area with the southern plants, animals, and weather. Bushy, thick furry, carrion, the running meat of a dead animal, dense, shelter places, omnivores, where animals that eat both plants and animals want the pounce to suddenly jump on something to catch it. Predators, animals that hunt other animals for food. Prey, animals that are hunted by other animals for food. Scents, smells that show where an animal has to be. And territories, land areas where animals live, thrive to growing well. Arctic foxes. Arctic foxes. They live in the Arctic. The other foxes are built for the Arctic tundra. Thick fur and bushy tails keep them warm in this dry and rocky biome. The other fox range. The fur on the bottom of the paws keeps Arctic foxes from sliding on ice. It also keeps them warm. The sharp claws help them dig for prey in the snow. The great summer fur helps Arctic foxes match the color of the rocky land. Is the summer fur. What does fur such like the thick white fur, the sharp claws, and the fur on the paws? The white winter fur makes them hard to see in the snow. Arctic foxes have short ears but fixed for it. They also have excellent hearing. These two adaptations help them hear prey move under the snow. Into the snow. Arctic foxes leap and wade through snow to catch the prey. Sometimes they catch more than they can eat. They hide leftovers in the snow. Their stats. The consequence is Wisconsin. The lifespan from 3 to 6 years. Arctic foxes dig the dens in the snow to escape bad weather. Dens are safe places to stay warm and raise the kids in the two kids and the den. Finding the food. Arctic foxes are omnivores. They like eating small animals like lemmings and the birds. They also eat berries, seaweeds, and the eggs. Other foxes usually hunting out alone. The other fox's diet is the notocorydamis, the ptarmigans, and the black crow berries. Sometimes they form small groups to look for food left by the polar bears. Arctic foxes survive the harsh tundra because of the many adaptations. This biome is their perfect home. What's Arctic fox sorcery? Adaptations. The changes an animal undergoes over a long period of time to fit where it lives. Biome. A large area with certain plants, animals, and weather. Bushes, dead fairy, desert shelter places, kids young foxes. Lemmings, small, short-tailed animals with furry feet and small ears. Omnivores is animals that eat both plants and animals. Prey, animals that are hunted by other animals for food. And tundra, rocky land in the Arctic that has a frozen layer of ground and a little plant life. The grey foxes. The grey foxes. What are the grey foxes? The grey foxes are mammals that are members of the dogs family. They live in many habitats across the North America and the world. The grey foxes reach North America, the countries such as Wisconsin. They wander the shorelands and forests of the United States. They are also found throughout the Central America. Grey foxes prefer to live where woodlands and fields meet. They are never far from a pond or a stream. Such as the grey fox. The average human has feet, and the grey fox is too. These small animals are about 30 inches by 36 centimeters long. They live in the logs or on the rocks. Some dig dens underground. Claws for climbing. Grey foxes have grey fur along the backs and the tails. The tips of the tails are black. The identifier of a grey fox is the black-tipped tail, short legs, and the retractable claws. These foxes may have a mix of white, red, and black fur on their faces and bellies. The grey foxes have sharp, retractable claws. These help the foxes dig, hunt, and stay safe from the predators. The special claws also help them climb. They are the only foxes that can climb in trees. This is how the retractable claws can climb. The hungry hunters. Grey foxes are quick. They creep up on mice and rabbits, then they will pounce on the menu. It's a cotton rabbit, deer mice, cotton rats, ruffed grouse, American grasshoppers, and the fruit of Californian plants. These omnivores will also eat nuts, berries, and grains. They are not picky eaters. Sometimes the grey foxes stop as a food. They use their front paws to burn what they do not eat. They mark the area using scent glands on their paws and tails, and this tells other animals to stay away. Animals to avoid the coyotes, bobcats, the grey owls, and the golden eagles. Grey foxes are often hunted by kites and rattlers, but their fur keeps them hidden in brown leaves and bushes. They climb trees to escape from most land predators. Possibles. Western females meet in late winter for search for a general male's hunt. Soon, the baby foxes are born. Moms nurse the pups and dads to continue to find their food. What's the baby fat? Near the baby's called pups. Size of the litter is about 4 pounds. The length of pregnancy is about 2 months. The time spent with the parents from 8 to 10 months. In the few ways, the pups learn to hunt. That teaches them how to climb up and pounce on the prey. The pups grow and become skillful predators. They are ready to find a new home. What's the grey fox of the grassland? What's the Central America? The narrow southern part of the Northern America, these sheltered places, habitats is less with certain types of plants, animals, and the weather. Mammals is warm-blooded animals that have backbones and feed their young milk. Nest is to feed the baby seal. Omnivores is animals that eat with plants and animals. Pose is to suddenly jump onto something to catch it. Predators is to animals that hunt other animals for the food. Prey is animals that are hunted by other animals for food. Pups is the baby gray foxes. A raptor is a large mouse that hunts other animals. Rabbits have excellent eyesight and powerful talons. Retractable can be pulled back in. Skin glands is special organs in the body that let out smells. Shoulders is dry lands that have mostly low plants and filled with trees. The sand cats. The sand cats. They live in the desert. The sickest are mammals. They live in the desert from North Africa to the Canada Ocean. These small cats hunt in this dry biome, sandy cat range. Deserts are hot during the day and cold at night. Thick fur helps sand cats stay the right temperature. The light-colored fur also acts as camouflage. It helps keep the cats safe from the predators. Sand cats have thick fur on the bottoms of the feet. The fur keeps them from getting burned by the hot ground. It also keeps the cats from sinking into the desert sand. Special deserts like the sand cats like the largest ears, the thick and the light-colored fur, and the furry feet. Sand cats at home. Sand cats are nocturnal. They hunt at night when the desert is cooler. They rest in the burrows to stay cool during the day in the burrow. Before sand cats leave the burrows, they watch for predators. The cats do not leave until when it is safe. Desert hunters. Sand cats eat rodents, birds and insects. The cats use their wide ears to hear rodents below the ground. They dig fast to catch the dinner. What's the same? The cat's diet. The lesser Egyptian jerboas, desert logs, and desert locust. These cats quietly watch for prey before they will pounce. They bury extra food to eat it later. There is a little water in the desert. Sand cats can go for a long time without drinking. They get most of the water they need from their prey. What's the sand cat stats? The list constant is list constant. The lesson from the 4 years. The sand cats will even take on venomous snakes. The cats quickly strike or at the snake's heads. These cats are adapted to the desert life. What's the grocery of sand cats? Grocery adapted. Well said due to changes over a long period of the time. Biome, a large area with a certain plants, animals, and weather. Burrows is also tunnels. Some animals dig for homes. A camouflage is a color of markings that make animals look like the surroundings. Insect is small animals with 6 legs and hollow bodies, and its body is divided into the 3 parts. Mammals is a warm-blooded animals that have mammals and feed their young milk. Nocturnal is active at night. Pose is to suddenly jump on something to catch it. Predators is animals that hunt other animals for food. Prey is animals that are hunted by other animals for food. Rodents is small animals that gnaw on the food. With the temperature is a measurement of hot and cold. Venomous is able to poison their prey. The coyotes. The coyotes howl and hunt. Ow! Woo! A coyote howls. It is dusk. It is time to hunt. The pack howls back. They will hunt it all together. A coyote has a long muzzle. It's called muzzle. It can smell well. A coyote has long legs. It smells a mouse. It runs very fast. Its teeth are sharp, it grabs its prey. That's the prey of the coyote. What do the coyotes eat? Almost anything. Rabbits, fishes, and berries. They live all over North America. This one has light fur, it lives in the desert. This one has dark fur, it lives on the mountains. In the mountains. Sing the pop. They are new coyotes. They are safe by the den. They will learn to hunt. Parts of the coyote. Ears. A coyote has large pointed ears and can hear well. Fur. A coyote fur can be several colors, including gray, black, brown, red, and white, depending on where it lives. Muzzle is a coyote's muzzle is long and pointed. A tail is a coyote has a long bushy tail. The coyote fishing ground is the den, the home of the wild animal, the dusk, the time of the day, at the sunset, when it starts getting dark. Muzzle is an animal's nose and mouth. The North America is the continent that includes the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Central America. Pack is a group of similar animals. Prey is an animal that is hunted by another animal for the food. A pack of the gray wolves. A pack of the gray wolves. What is a pack? Howl! Howl! What's that sound? It is a group of wolves. Wolves live in the groups of about 6 to 10. A group of wolves is called into a pack. A pack has one grown male and female. They are the leads. The young live with them. The pack lives and hunts in the same area, and this is the territory. The wolf pups grow. The spring is here. A female moves to a den. She has 4 to 6 pups. They drink milk from her body, and after a few weeks, they leave the den. The whole pack cares for the pups. Who stay with the pack for about 2 years. Then they find a new territory. They form into a new pack. Time to hunt. Wolves hunt deer, elk, and other animals. Each wolf has a job. Faster wolves chase prey. Stronger wolves kill the prey. Younger wolves watch and learn. The pack takes down prey together. Sharp teeth grab the animal. Strong jaws break its bones. The wolves shed the prey. And the leads it the first. Wolf dog. Wolves make many sounds. A growl says to stay away. Stay back away. Wolves howl to find another. When a pup is hungry, whets its whimpers. Wolf can smell. Another one says the smell tells them to stay away. It's not the territory. A wolf holds its tail high or low. This shows when the leads hold their tails high. The others in the pack hold their tails lower. What's the wolf's grocery? Den. A place where a wild animal may live. A den may be a hole in the ground or a trunk of a tree. Howl to make a loud, sad noise. Prey, an animal hunted by another animal for food. Pup is a young wolf. Rank is a one place within a group. What's territory? The land on which an animal grazes or hunts for food and raises its young. A whimper is a quiet noise. The white-tailed deer. The white-tailed deer. Graceful runners. A white-tailed deer walks along the edge of the woods. It stops and looks around. Danger! The deer lifts its tail, showing white fur. It runs quickly away. The white deer have long legs. The legs help them run fast. These deer can run up to 30 miles, 50 kilometers per hour. Male deer have antlers. These horns go on top of a deer's head. Deer use their antlers to fight other male deer. The woodland homes. White deer live in the North America and parts of the South America. They usually live in the open areas along the edges of the woods. The white deer range met in the North and South America. The white deer travel in an area called a home range. They stay in the range. In this range, the whole leaves. They sleep in different areas of the home range. They may rest in the tall grass. First food. The white deer eat the flowers, leaves, and grass. They will eat almost any type of plant. Deer search the entire home range for their food. Stay safe. Wolves, bears, and humans hunt the white deer. Deer stay safe by staying quiet. Their coloring keys then hidden. It blends in with the forest house. What are the fawns? The baby deer are called fawns. Mothers give birth up to 2 fawns every spring. Within an hour, the fawns can walk. Fawns' backs are covered in white spots, the spots going away when the fawns are about 6 years and weeks old. The young deer reach their full size in 5 years. What's the glossary of the white deer? Antler is one of the large, branching, and bony growths on a male deer's head. What's a blend is to fit in with the surroundings. A fawn is a baby deer. Home range is the area in which a deer travels to find the food. Hunt is to find and catch animals for the food, and the woods is a large area covered with trees and plants. Forests are sometimes called the woods. It is the fennec fox. Fennec fox. What are the fennec foxes? The fennec fox is small. It is the smallest fox. It is 8 inches, 20 centimeters tall. It weighs 2 to 3 years. It is inches 20 centimeters tall. It weighs 2 to 3 pounds, 0.9 to 1.4 kilograms. It lives in the North America. It lives in the North Africa. It makes its home in the sand, its burrows, and the dunes. It has fur. The fur is sandy in the color. It has big ears. They are 6 inches, 50 centimeters long. It has a long tail. The tip is black. It has hairy feet. The sand is hot. The fur protects its the feet. It eats rodents and insects. It also eats the plants. Let's compare. A fennec fox height is 8 inches and 20 centimeters. Weight is 3 pounds is 1.4 kilograms. Yellow is 6 inches is 50 centimeters. Red fox's height is 30 inches 40 centimeters. Weight from 6 to 12 pounds is 3 to 40 kilograms. Yellow length is 4 inches 10 centimeters. What's the glossary of burrow? To dig into the earth. A dune is a mound of hill of sand to build by the wind. Thank you for watching, and all this time will back up in the wildlife. So thank you for watching. We will going back at the zoo.